Hello, I'm Katja here from the Finnabair creative team. Today, always you can struggle with inspiration, and here I have a baby wipe that is drying up with some color on it, and it's completely dry. And I also have like a chipboard piece and a paper scrap with stripes. And this is basically some leftovers from a previous project. And when I found this on the morning on my table, I was thinking, I love these. What can you do with it? Okay, I will get inspiration from this product or incorporate these products in my project, because I really love the black and white stripes and the yellow color. I wonder if I should have the piece of paper in my background with the splatters, and the dried baby wipe was gorgeous. So I pick out some embellishment and was thinking, what can I do? Okay, so I start. I like the stripes. So basically I start with the stripes. I'm thinking to do my own stripe on the black canvas. I use some tape and adding these like a masking effect, because I want to do straight lines. So I'm using cheap masking tape, and I start with doing some white stripes, and I'm using white heavy gesso and dabbing it on my project. And because my canvas is black, I need to do this twice or 3 times. So that's good that it's a heavy gesso. If you don't have a heavy gesso, you even need to apply it more. If you don't, you can always use Impasto paints, the Snow White. That works perfectly fine also. So I'm basically tapping it, and then I'm picking off the tape, and I have some stripes. Yeah, that's what I was looking for on my canvas. But not really happy about it. I need more dynamic on it, or what you can say. So I'm adding washi tape to do more stripes. I want to have stripes in the yellow color, because that was one of my inspiration. So I'm doing new stripes, adding the tape where I want to have the stripes, and using carefully, because I'm putting basically masking over where I have some white on. So I'm doing new stripes. You can also use masking tape here if you have, but I have a washi tape. And I have the Impasto paint, lemon peel. It's a really yellow and bright yellow. And what I like about the Impasto paint, that is so thick, so it will be very easy to dab it on. So I dab it on with a kitchen sponge, and I really have a small one, and dabbing it on to get the yellow stripes. And even here, don't forget the sides. Yes, don't forget the sides on your canvases when you do create. If you have a composition that go all over the canvas, you can use anything for your project. You don't need to have a canvas. I think this yellow is a little bit too bright for me, so I add a little bit orange pumpkin to make this yellow a little bit orange, more warmth color. So I'm dabbing a little bit orange, and I don't mind if it's perfectly, it can be like a little bit shadow effect, but you see I'm adding more yellow because I want it only to be like small effect of the orange, because to make it more warm. And now it's exciting, and I already see that this is the way I want my stripes: yellow and white, and there are also some black in the between. Now I'm happy, and it matches my drying up baby white. I also now want to add some texture on my project, so I will have some texture paste from the Graphite to my project, and I'm using the spatula. I only want something in the middle, and I will not paint over it or nothing like that. I want to keep it like this. And the graphite paste looks really gray and not so beautiful when it's wet, but when it dry up, it will be perfect. Black and shimmery and glittery like a stone effect. That's perfect. And here I decide that I want to use my dried baby wipe. I could use it for some other projects, to cut out some flowers or do it in the background, but this time I was a little bit loving in the piece, so I was keeping that. So I'm adding the 3D matte gel and glue it to the hair, like to add some texture but also a base for my focal point, and gluing also some flower that picking out from the behind. So that's basically my all around what's happening. I have some resin from Prima, this old window, and I think that I need something white, more white on my project, because the background is really dark and black, so I need to lighten up here on my focal point. The focal point will be my yellow piece here, my drying up. And now I'm looking for something to have in the back side of my window, and I was looking for some metallic embellishment. I put a little small piece of chipboard behind my window there. And I have some metallic pieces that I will add, and also this insect I will add like for my focal point here. And I will glue my embellishment, and I don't want my embellishments to take over my canvas this time. I want to use it a little bit more clean and simple, and because I think I want to show my stripes, so that's why. So I'm adding different kind of embellishments from Finnabair, like the stars and the bottle caps, and also like more fun embellishments from Prima, some older ones. but the gorgeous metallic stars are just beautiful, and they are from Finnabair. And I have already decided them that I want to keep them metallic. So this is not so complicated. It works perfectly for a tutorial for if you are beginning. So please, if you like this tutorial, give the thumbs up, and I would be really happy if you leave a comment. And share the video. And if you like the channel, yes, please subscribe. Okay, here's I'm adding some gears because I want my canvas to be more heavy. Because the window, it gives really something. And I need to have something round always work. So you see, I was adding these gears that is made from a mold from Finnabair. It's called Mecanica. Now I'm adding some beads and flakes, and I'm using Finnabair soft glass gel, and I have some flakes in like golden color, and flakes and micro beads. I don't want to add too much. You who know me, you know I like this kind of texture on a project, and I used to sprinkle it and to give like really a lot on the project. But here I'm a little bit more careful, dabbing in the soft gloss gel and adding small pieces here and there. Not too much, only like small pieces here and there to not make the canvas too busy. And the soft gloss gel or the soft matte gel work perfect for this kind of small embellishments. So you see me adding a little bit of the soft gloss gel, and it will dry clear when it's dry. But now I couldn't resist. I need a little bit more of the beads, but not too much. I sprinkle it a little bit. And now I'm adding gel in the bottle cap, and I'm adding some beads. There are a set of beads, so I'm adding beads and also a metallic heart here. And now I'm adding even one more color. So I will add for a little bit contrast, teal or bluish color a little bit to my project. Not too much, only a little bit. And you see me, before everything is dry, I'm even adding one more flower peeking out to give my focal point a more balance to frame. So I could have even add a flower on a third place to give the magic 3. Now I add the acrylic sparks night shadow, only a little bit here and the beads because it was not the same color. And yes, carefully now with the gloss, and even little bit, only a touch of glitter. Carefully to not sprinkle too much because this project will only have like a small touch of the glittery ones. So I'm drying it up and it starts to get finished. I only do a lot of sprinkles, and I have a heavy gesso and water, and here you need to try out what works for you, what kind of brush or how much water you want to have, but I want to have like really lot of dots, sprinkle dots to my video, to my canvas. So bigger brush you have, the bigger dots you get. So be careful and try out. I also decide that I want to have some yellow dots, so I'm sprinkling and doing yellow dots, and you see the brush that doesn't work for me, so try out a new brush. So I'm trying out dabbing more water and spraying out and doing bigger brush. So I'm happy with it. I think it's turned out okay. And please give a thumbs up and share the video if you like. And please, if you have any questions, I'm happy to answer them. Hope you will have a nice day. So see you soon again. Have a nice day. Bye bye.